And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Well, guys, the retirements of Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker mean the start of a new era for the Spurs. Guard Patty Mills said, "We've had great teachers, and now there's a transition. It's about teaching that culture to these new guys. We aren't going to change. Bridging the gap is going to take time. That's where leadership comes in." Kevin?
A proud franchise. Thank you, David. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trail Blazers. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Whiteside is out there with Nurkic, and it's Hood in it for small forward. And for San Antonio, we've got Murray. DeRozan out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. Early on, Brent, what are some of the intangibles you look for in a team that may be taking the next step?
First of all, is the player who's returning that's shouldering most of the responsibility, is he any better than last season, Kevin? Has there been some growth in his game? Secondarily,
the great ones always grow.
They always do, and they're really sharp usually coming out of summertime, and they're ready to go. Second thing is, has the roster been tinkered with a little bit or tweaked a little bit to enhance what it is that the skill set of the star player is going to provide for their team throughout the next 8 months of the season?
Clock at 6, and stolen by Aldridge. Murray left side takes the 13-footer. A second chance effort. That one no good. Great D that time from Nurkic. A 3 from McCollum. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Murray kicks to Lyles. Passes it to Aldridge. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. And it's Portland with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Now Murray following the three-point attempt by Rodney Hood. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Portland. The Spurs shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray.
And the Blazers GM called Portland a cocoon market. Not a lot of exposure, but these fans sure love their team.
Maybe you have to look at the front office and credit them for understanding the personalities of the guys that they rely on here in McCollum and Lillard. Not really going out to seek the limelight, wanting to concern themselves with getting better as basketball players, and then wanting to make an impact in the community. It's come together nicely for them in Portland.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. McCollum outside. Shot from 12. Good on the jump shot. McCollum's got 5.
You give CJ that kind of shot, and he's going to knock it down. He'll exploit the defense all night long.
Aldridge trying to break free. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Now here's Whiteside. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas.
And he also made his presence felt on the defensive side as well. 3 block shots were registered in that game.
And the basket by Lillard.
This is what you're going to get with Lillard. He's a gunner. And right now, he's gunning from deep range.
Murray, the pass to Wiles. Up top, DeRozan. Goodbye, Hood. And DeRozan throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And McCollum with the slam.
McCollum is so smooth out on the perimeter. I love to see him when he gets vertical.
Pass to Wiles. Kicks it to Forbes. And the pass to Aldridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Wiles. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic big and blocking.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And another 3 for Portland.
And just Shakespearean there. A smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
And stolen by Hood. And here's the fast break. Lillard with the bucket. 8 points for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Lillard against Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Murray at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Murray. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Trent's checked in. And so Murray nails both of them. Portland leading by 5. McCollum with the ball. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Passes to Trent. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Here's Hood. Count the buckets, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
He's an adequate rebounder, and you'd love to see Rodney Hood hit the glass a little bit more to secure a possession.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
One of the big calling cards for Rodney Hood and why he can compete at this level is his athleticism. So as long as he believes in that, he can continue to make contributions to any team.
Now here is Aldridge. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Trent. He dishes it to Hood. McCollum outside. From the line. Nurkic. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Now Nurkic does a great job just keeping the motor running.
Spurs trail by 10. DeRozan scanning the floor. Miles with a wide open look. San Antonio again missing. Here's Trent, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's DeRozan. 6 points for him. Here's McCollum. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Lyles. Whiteside kicks to Hood. 6 to shoot. They get it back. Nurkic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the game to go. And Murray's got the ball here for the Spurs. They trail by 14. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
And I don't know if I'm going to call these guys rivals, but as conference opponents, they're still familiar with each other. Neither team will want to give an inch in this first meeting.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. Well, we hear this all the time. Good defense beats good offense. Do you think that's true?
I don't know how defense scores. So in today's game, seeing the juggernauts and seeing what we've seen, Kevin, quite frankly, as some of the best offensive teams, not only in the last 5 years, but in the history of the league, around the Houston Rockets and what the Golden State Warriors have been able to do. It's about equipping your team defensively to be able to stop that stylistically. But certainly every coach will say it comes down to defense because that is something you can control.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Here's Trent. He had 15 points last outing. And stolen by White. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Murray's got 8 points.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
Mills, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. Collins checked in for Portland. Lasagna, the pass to Collins. Here's McCollum. And that's collected by Gay. Spurs trail by 10. The dish to DeRozan. Aldridge tried to break free. And the basket by DeRozan. He's got 8.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
Trent passes to McCollum. Here's the floater. No good on the shot. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
It's hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Understand the time that you go do your woman things, and sometimes can't gauge clearly on what you be thinking. I swear I got your back and got the tab on what you. You ain't got to hologram, shaping the prism. Stop signs never stop that. Let's be realistic.
A different look now for San Antonio. Acapurdo comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Bellinelli in for DeMar DeRozan. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Little, he's checked in for Nurkic. And now, here's Hazonia. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Trent. He's covered by Gay. Trent can't hit.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Shot's good by Mills.
Dangerous in the catch and shoot. When Mills sets his feet, has great balance, he's tough to stop.
McCollum kicks to Hazonia. Kicks it out to McCollum. There's the triple. Sinks the triple.
CJ McCollum.
McCollum's got 10 points.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Here's White. Good D by McCollum. Trailblazers leading by 6. And White with the block, and he's able to get it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Bellinelli dishes to White. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Cullen passes to Hazonia. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Gay finds Mills. Bellinelli with it. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Now the pass to Gay. And the layup's good off the glass. Now just a 1-point Portland lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Cullen passes to Hazonia. The teardrop falls in.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now here's Gay. An 11-point game for him in the win against Washington. Feeds it to Bellinelli. Pirtle kicks to Mills. 5 on the clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Trailblazers going the other way. The 55th pick back in 2009. These picks don't hit very often, but Greg Patty Mills now with a decade in the NBA.
6'0", and that may be generous. The Australian Mills, a dangerous pull-up shooter, and he does not back down.
Here's Gay. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. White the pass to Pirtle. Here's Bellinelli. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And Hazonia gets it to go.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
White dishes to Mills. Over McCollum. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got 8 points. Trailblazers leading by 4. Cullen passes to Collins. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Stolen by McCollum. A rebound by the Spurs.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Now here's Bellinelli. Just 5 on the clock. Here's White. Got a hand on it. And they'll keep possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Lonnie Walker.
And Collins has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. 4-point game. And here's McCollum. He's got 10. Three-pointer. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Portland Trail Blazers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action after this word. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the key.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Here are the five Portland has to start the second quarter. Hazonia is out there with Collins. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Little. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Brent, certain players make everyone around them better. Talk about some of those guys who will do that at the very highest level.
The interesting thing about today's game, Kevin, is it's not always the point guard position. I think in the past we thought two ways. The point guard, who has the ball in his hands, finding guys for them to make shots. And then through the 80s and 90s, it was low post players who were getting double teams and initiating some offense.
Yes.
Nowadays, it's a lot of wing guys, and it's guys like Kawhi Leonard, it's guys like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, throw Draymond Green in there with his ability to pass the ball, Jokic in there with his ability to pass the ball. It's all happening around the three-point line and getting into the gap. So they look a little bit different, the initiators, in today's game.
And look at Hurdle effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
Outside Collins. Hazonia on the wing. He's covered by Gay. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard finds Collins. That shot off. Gay with the defensive effort. The Spurs shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. White. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Lillard outside. Lets it go from deep. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Now here's Gay. That shot off.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Lillard misses.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, Kevin. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now here's White. He kicks it to Bellinelli. The 3. It's hauled in by Trent. Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Hazounia's shot is off. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And it's... Oh, that was something else! Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Here's Lillard. And Pirtle sends it back.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Pass to White. Spurs passing it around. From deep, Walker. The Spurs rebound. Nice shot by Pirtle.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Now, here's Lillard. 29 points for him last game against Dallas.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Lyles checked in for Gay. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Murray subbed in for White. Murray against Lillard. Lock at 6. Murray kicks to Lyles. That one a little long. Portland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Here's Lillard. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Passes it to Walker. Now Lyles. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Lillard missing. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And finished off by DeRozan.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Lasagna's shot is off. And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 13. Got a piece of it. Walker with it. In the corner, Murray with it. And stolen by Hood. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Lillard misses.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Shot's good by Walker.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And stolen by Murray. Right side to Walker. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Walker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Now here's Murray. Kicks to Walker. On the wing, DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Antonio. McCollum's checked in for the Trailblazers. Murray against Lillard. Dishes it to Whiteside. Pass to McCollum. Lillard outside for Murray. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Damian Lillard.
I don't think he saw the hand in his face, just focused on the rim. Great shooting window, got into a rhythm and drained it.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
Right side, no good. Spurs leading by 7. Left side, DeRozan. No good off the back of the rim. Portland's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed.
Lillard just plays with great confidence, really feeling it here and looking to find any scoring opportunity in this one.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 16-point game against Washington.
Is passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
A different look now for San Antonio. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. It's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. So it's the Spurs now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Mills passes to Lyles. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Trailblazers trail by 5. Whiteside Hood. There's the pass to Whiteside. Shoots over DeRozan. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Heads up play by Rodney Hood.
Now here's Mills. Covered by Lillard. Mills can't hit. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Here's Hood. 17 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Here's Mills. After the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. Mills passes to Aldridge. Now here's Mills. He's got 8. The kick out to Aldridge. To end the drought. They grab their own miss. And it's sent back by Lillard.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Hood dishes to Nurkic. At the elbow, it's Lillard. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 17, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
Well, he's become a defensive anchor here for this team over the past couple seasons. Great timing on the block there.
DeRozan's shot is off, and Portland with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Pass to Lillard, and Lillard gets double-teamed. Right side, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Hassan Whiteside, the kind of player that you love when he's engaged, but Brent, equally frustrating when he's not.
You wonder about the role that he's played, and with Miami taking a bunch of different turns in terms of their roster, where he fit in. Now Portland taking a shot at bringing Whiteside to the Northwest, having him possibly come off the bench and play some minutes to stabilize the second unit. It's going to be an interesting year the way he approaches this one mentally.
That free throw, no good. And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
And it's tied up with that one.
You think about Hassan Whiteside's road to where he is now, a second-round pick. Spent some time in the D-League, now the G-League. And it's great to see him turn his career around. You just wonder, how hungry is he to maximize his talent in the years to come?
San Antonio again missing. Portland's got the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed.
McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finish. It's just how shifty he is.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20, 20, 5, and 5 game, the Bosnian Beast, making a name for himself.
Switch here. Gay's checked in. Portland also making some changes. Collins comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Little in for Hood. Gay inside. Working on Nurkic. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance.
Yeah, McCollum a blur that time in transition. A quick-footed guard who runs the floor like a gazelle.
Bounce pass Mills. Knocked away. And they're on the break. Here's Little. Can't hit that one. Nice D from DeRozan. Inside. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by the Trailblazers.
Now here's Lillard, covered by Mills. Collins, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Here 3 for 7-footer Zach Collins, showing some real potential as a 3-and-D rim protector.
The interesting thing about last year in Zach Collins was how he played in the playoffs, stepping up, playing with tremendous confidence, playing with physicality. Showed a lot of signs of why it is Portland moved up a couple years ago in the draft to get Zach Collins in uniform.
No good on the free throw.
And look, a tough rookie season for Zach Collins, but boy, he's bounced back much better in terms of shooting, showing why he was taken in the top 10 back in 2017.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Trent's checked in. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's Mills, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Mills has got 10 points in the game.
Well, he lacks some size and some strength, but Mills creative in the inside to finish that one.
Cullen passes to Nurkic. Some solid defense from Aldridge. San Antonio trailing here. Passes it to Mills. Back to Gay. Pass to Aldridge. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Trent. 8 points for him. To the right side. There's the 3. That one doesn't go. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, they've been shooting poorly. Is that good defense or bad offense?
Probably a little bit of both. I think we're competing defensively, and they've missed some opportunities.
It's led to good results for you, though. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He ended up with 17 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, they were consistent from downtown. The playmakers found open shooters, and the shooters delivered and knocked down shots on a high level. In some ways, it came down to confidence. We'll see if they have that same swagger in the second half.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Portland leading. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for San Antonio, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge, Miles out there at DeRozan. Then there's Murray, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position.
It's a good weapon for Rodney Hood when he's got his feet set. He can sometimes get it going from outside the arc.
The pass, Miles. The feed to Aldridge. Left side, DeRozan. 4 on the clock. Here's Wiles. And it's Portland with the rebound. Whiteside's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. McCollum, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Good work defensively by Whiteside. Portland leading by 4. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Forbes. And here is Wiles. Pass to DeRozan. Can't get it to fall.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board. Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Murray against Lillard. Murray with the bounce pass. And stolen by Whiteside. 4-on-3 break. Here's McCollum. The shot, no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. Feeds it to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Whiteside. That's a 2 from Lillard. He squares up and sinks it. Lillard's got 21 in the game.
Look, I know everybody wants to play point guard, but when Whiteside starts to do it, look out.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Forbes. And here is Lyles. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. The Spurs have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Lillard against Murray. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Big time drive from Lillard, and the contact. He has the mindset just to slough it off.
The pass to Forbes. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Aldridge. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Whiteside kicks to Nurkic. Outside Hood, 6 to shoot. Pass to Whiteside. Shoots over Lyles. Whiteside, no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously. 2 teammates connecting right there, slick feed.
Lillard from deep three-point land, but they recover it. Whiteside, the pass to Hood. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Bellinelli, he's checked in for the Spurs. Derek White comes in for Bryn Forbes. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Hezonja's checked in. Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
What a luxury for a staff to have a guard who can do this. Lillard able to elevate quickly for the Monster Jam.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Scoring has always been Lillard's strength, but last season a career high in assists. And you wonder how much a healthy Nurkic is going to help propel this team as they've equipped themselves with some interesting players at the wing position to try to take another step forward in the Western Conference.
Chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Damian Lillard, 3rd.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Murray outside. To the paint. Shoots it. Aldridge inside. He's covered by Whiteside. Aldridge can't get it to go.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Close to the rim and having an intent to score. That's an assertive play from Rodney Hood.
Now Murray. 8 points for him. To the middle. It's deflected and stolen by Hezonja. Here's Lillard. He gets it in there. Lillard's got 10 points in the quarter.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Passes it to Bellinelli. That's tipped and stolen by Whiteside. And now Portland on the break. Hood gets the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Spurs trail by 13. Murray outside. He feeds it to Pirtle. Outside, White. Doubled by McCollum. Aldridge kicks to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Over Lillard. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Hezonja's shot is off. Outside, White. Back to Murray. Pass to Bellinelli. Back to Murray. Looking to end the run. Drills the three-pointer. Murray's got 11 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to end the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Lillard finds McCollum. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's White. Nails the baby hook. White's got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
That's why I'll be on my own. My mama thought I was a joke, but Miss my dude told me nothing else. That's why every beat I'm on is water and I might go first. Don't ride, partner, get your pick up, but that don't equal well. But you can't help out your partner unless you done help yourself. So I need more than kudos and a high five, cause I went from sidelines to the limelight and I shine bright. Ice cold bars, Klondike, and I never move with the same blind side. Oh. Finite, but you feel the spirit hold.
On the Spurs with some changes. Gay comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Walker subbed in for DeJounte Murray. And Portland making a change here. Hezonja's shot is off. Spurs trail by 8. Gay with no one around. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
This is Rudy Gay's game. Outstanding at seizing the initiative and then looking to shoot once he catches the ball.
To the inside, Lillard lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Lillard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Gay, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Remaining San Antonio ball.
Outside, Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Bellinelli from about 19 feet. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Down low. And finished off by Hezonja.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's White. He's got 6. And stolen by Lillard. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And he finished it off with the lay-in. And now it's an 11-point Trailblazer lead.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Knocked loose. Outside, White. To the middle. Collins with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Trailblazers have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Brent, we have seen some players refuse to speak to the media. For whatever reason, where should that line be drawn?
Well, there is a role and a responsibility, I think, of every player in the league, Kevin, given that it's an entertainment industry and that people have jobs around this league to tell stories, to have access to those players. Now, every player doesn't want to talk or get into certain things, but their availability should be made and people should have access to them. Look, I don't want to take out the trash every Tuesday, but I understand I got to do it at home. Right. And so players have a responsibility to their franchise to be a voice at times.
I always thought you were terrific with the media.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. Maybe that's how I got this job.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Hezonja on the wing. Portland no good that time either. Mills with it. 13 points in the game. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Nice job by Patty getting to the inside there. He has such good quick feet. Tough to keep up with him.
Hezonja with the ball. Wide on him. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
The Trailblazers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Nurkic checked in for Portland. Spurs trail by 11. Now here's Walker. 9 points in the game so far. Poke loose. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Chalk up 2 there. Trent's got 12 in the game.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now here's Gay. He has 7. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
I like how Rudy uses his athleticism to draw some attention. He puts the D in a difficult spot there.
First trip to the line for him here.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
No good on that
one. Capable of playing either forward, the versatility that Gay has, important in today's league for him to stay around.
A different look now for San Antonio. Lyles checked in for Pirtle, and DeMar DeRozan subbed in for White. And he sinks the second. 1:35 left here in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Lillard. Good on the triple. Lillard's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Mills finds Gay. Now Walker. Pass to DeRozan. Rebound by Nurkic.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Spurs trail by 15. Outside DeRozan. And stolen by Hezonja. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. DeRozan against Lillard. Here's DeRozan. He's got 19. Clock at 6. Poked away and stolen by Lillard. Out to the wing. Fires from deep. That shot missing. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. Then it's Rodney Hood. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Trent in at the 2-guard spot.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Spurs, DeMar DeRozan. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Lillard, great pass to set up the lay-in. Lillard's got 36.
Yeah, this is the kind of shot selection that you got to be on board with Lillard. Tenacious scorer, but I love the efficient opportunity there.
Now, here's Walker. Passes it to Lyles. Lillard against Walker. And stolen by Lillard. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Gay with it, now guarded by Hood. And that one's good by Gay.
Well, the balance that Rudy Gay has, outstanding job at staying in control, even when getting hit.
Here's Trent. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
To the paint. Tipped away. Fader on the way. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Lyles. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now here's Lillard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
Shots good by Lyles.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Portland leading by 10. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Walker finds Gay. Here is Forbes. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Wasted no time on that one. Lillard's got 39.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
San Antonio. DeJounte Murray comes in for Lonnie Walker. And the Trailblazers making a change here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Here's Murray. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Free throw good, Murray. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. At one point, they led by 16.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
Now, here's DeRozan. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Aldridge finds DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Spurs, DeMar DeRozan. 2 shots.
A free throw dropped for DeRozan. Both free throws good from DeRozan. Trailblazers leading by 10. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, this is where that sweet handle of McCollum's comes into play. When he goes on the dribble drive, very few defenders can get in good position to slow him down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Murray against Lillard. Pass to Forbes. For three. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Now here's Lillard. Yep, it counts. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's Murray. And that one, good.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Murray against Lillard. McCollum outside. And Lillard gets double-teamed. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's McCollum. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Really starting to attack on the interior here, showing a much more physical presence here in the second half. And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
What's up?
And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat, Greg, from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
Now, here's Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Just such a great, aggressive, and confident scoring option right there in the interior.
Lillard against Murray. And stolen by Murray. Lays it in off the breakaway. Murray's got 10 points here in the second half. Portland leading by 8. Lillard with it, outguarded by Murray. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. San Antonio's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And he gets the bucket. 26 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Lillard with no one around. Portland again missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And DeRozan kicks to Murray. He dishes it to Aldridge. Shoots over Nurkic. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And now it's just a 4-point Trailblazer lead. Lillard attacking. Makes it off the glass. Lillard's got 43 points.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
The pass to Forbes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Aldridge misses. Portland leading by 6. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists here tonight.
I feel like the team right now is accepting the fact that C.J. McCollum is on fire, so they're looking for him on possessions in the half court.
Count that bucket.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. That's a 2 from Lillard, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Murray. Portland grabs the miss. Whiteside's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Back to Lillard. Six to shoot. Here's the 3. They get it back. Spurs trail by 8. To the paint. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Lillard. Dish now to McCollum. Outside Hood. And a wide open look for McCollum. Rebounded by the Spurs.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Forbes kicks to Murray. Aldridge taking his time here. Hood against DeRozan. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Portland. 6-point lead. Cullen passes to Whiteside. Looking for Hood. He gets it there. Nurkic trying to get open. Hood gets the bucket. Hood's got 11 points here in just the second half. Murray against Lillard. Murray the pass to Forbes. Down low. Here's DeRozan. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Off target from three-point range.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Whitey's checked in for the Spurs. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Of our Jordan player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Murray outside. Back to Aldridge. Shot clock at 5.
Well, at 7 feet tall and a 7'5" wingspan, Aldridge usually gets a clean shot off inside or gets fouled.
Shooting for San Antonio, Marcus Aldridge. At the line for 2.
and he knocks down the first one.
Interesting to see how LaMarcus Aldridge has embraced more and more of a leadership role with this team. He knows he has what it takes to guide this team to higher heights.
Both free throws good for Aldridge.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Three-pointer, Lillard bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 48.
Yeah, keep thinking that he can't shoot it from there, and he'll prove you wrong. Lillard lofts one of those high-arching bombs.
Pass to Aldridge. Outside for Murray. Lillard comes with the double team. Stolen by McCollum. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Murray. And McCollum with the slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
So it's the Spurs now. Portland making their last shot. Outside, White. 6 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Here's Aldridge. That one misses. Now Portland takes it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Passes to McCollum. He kicks it to Nurkic. DeRozan against Hood. McCollum outside. Shoots over White. McCollum no good. For the Spurs with the ball. They trail by 9 points. White, good.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Derek White. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hood, the pass to Lillard. Kicks it to McCollum. Five on the clock. And a wide open look for Hood. Offensive rebound. And Whiteside stays right with it. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
Yeah, there's not a rebound that Whiteside cannot get to when he's floating around the charge circle, reaches up, snatches that one down.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. So it's Portland winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Do we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.